Hey Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. In Pisces season 2026, movement is the name of the game. I feel like your ruling planet Mercury traversed like 3 signs in Aquarius season 2026. And Pisces season 2026, Mercury retrogrades in Pisces season. And I just feel like all of this movement, like going through Capricorn, I do Aquarius, I know, Pisces, I believe, then retrograding in Pisces. There's a turning your back, there's a rerouting, there's a getting out of an old, outdated mental space. The name of the game in Pisces season is mental movement and moving towards recovery. Go grab your shit. We got stuff to talk about. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. In Pisces season 2026, I just feel like you are mentally moving towards finally being able to exhale, getting yourself to a point where you can recover. Needing to focus on recovery from some pretty upsetting situations. There's something about healing an experience that you may have had with someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Pisces season. Pisces placements. I feel like with these 2 cards coming out on the bottom of the deck, what do you need to turn your back on? What is of value? What is your precious cargo that you need to take with you? What is turbulent and what is peaceful? I put that in the description box for Pisces season. It's like question everything and solve for peace. What is going to get this like toxicity out of your life? What do you need to do in order to recover? What needs recovering from? Are you struggling with life balance? Are you in a position now where you can see both sides of an argument? I feel like recovery in the days of excess, I feel like recovery by way of excess is behind you. Numbing it out, drinking it away, smoking it away, snorting it away, partying it away. The days of excess need to be behind you, not ahead of you, not you moving. I feel like Pisces, don't get it twisted, Pisces governs addiction, escapism, hedonism, mental institutions and jail and shit. And Mercury retrograde is like, yo, it's time to reevaluate what it is you believe. It also is time to reevaluate what you think about the God of your understanding, what you think about balance, what you think about faith, what you think about peace. It's time to move towards finding a middle ground, avoiding extremes, avoiding excess, doing a better job at mitigating harsh positions. And you do that by offsetting the extremes. Stop going from one end of the spectrum to another. I feel like it's time to stitch yourself up, or the divine is teaching you how to stitch yourself up, or how to surrender and let the God of your understanding stitch you up. Now, hydrate, light it if you need it. I'm ready. Clear out any funky ass energy. To welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, Holy Spirit, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2026. What do you need to turn your back on that will generate recovery, that will generate peace? Some of you are recovering from someone with some pretty narcissistic tendencies, or someone that was an extreme taker. Some of you are realizing you are the extreme taker. You are the call that's coming from inside the house. You are the problem in some sort of ways. Very Taylor Swift. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Some of you are having that aha moment, and you need to sit with it and recover for a bit so that you can update your behavior. You know? So the concept of harmony can be integrated into your behavior. Peaceful actions, peaceful statements, peaceful decisions need to be anchored into your behavior. And that requires a period of stillness so that you can properly integrate and assess what needs to be integrated. Ooh, Aries got this too as their first card. Hello, and I just saw 404 on the clock. Keep seeing 444, on the right path for sure. Whatever it is you just turned your back on, whatever situation you just got out of, whatever peace you decided, whatever resolution or solution you came to, good for you. With the Emperor coming out, I feel like what's going on with your relationship to structure and discipline. Pisces season wants you to make order of the chaos. It wants you to start parenting yourself. It wants you to start adulting or growing up. It wants you to address whatever that thing is that you have with that Aries person, or possibly the Scorpio. I feel like Pisces season wants to help you, and Mercury retrograde in Pisces wants to help you establish a new foundation. A new foundation in the realm of your mind and how you respond emotionally and spiritually. I feel like some of you are being pushed towards faith, pushed towards belief, pushed towards a deeper understanding and more conversational relationship with the God of your understanding. You are on a very specific path, and that path requires rest and restoration before you can get to your empire. And I just feel like some of you are the emperor in the making. Some of you in Pisces season will be required to heavily lean on your masculine energy. I also feel like the shitty experiences that you've had recently have given you a very specific type of armor. And not everybody knows that you've acquired this armor, so shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. You know what I mean? Be quiet about it. Not everybody knows or needs to know that you're armored up like this. I feel like some of you have been armored up with information, technology, armored up with powerful conversations, powerful insight, powerful aha moments, and you are moving towards success. If you work for yourself, I feel like you're about to reach a whole new height of success. There's harmony being established in the realm of your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy because you are finally remembering who the fuck you are and are making heart-based decisions. And I feel like that's what Pisces season 2026 wants to push you towards. You are being pushed. I'm a pusher. That's how that feels. Like Mercury is like pushing you to invest deeper in yourself, invest in making heart-based decisions and letting God lead you, letting the divine take you where you're going. I feel like there's recognition, there's reward, there's success, a different kind of success than you've experienced when you really make decisions from a place of spirit, heart, and purpose. Pisces season 2026 is like, hey, we got to get out of the situation or the environment that caused or perpetuated this Five of Cups heavy, sad, regretful, remorseful energy. We've got to extract the data from that darkness, move towards recovery and rebalancing and cleaning out your life, cleaning out your emotional life, your spiritual life, your thought life. It has to be evaluated. The Five of Cups is like, hey, things are going to get heavy and things have been heavy and we're going to need to evaluate why. You're going to need to dive deeper into understanding because your beliefs, you're moving towards your belief system being understanding, which is why you went through that shit with that Sagittarius, because your understanding had to be updated. Your philosophy, your learning, the way you apply knowledge. That shadow season, Sagittarius season 2026 was super potent for you guys. I feel like Mercury being in Sagittarius has been very potent for you guys because Sagittarius is your opposite energy. It's your shadow. And I feel like you have very, very specific lessons that you were meant to learn from your shadow, from your darkness, from that Sagittarius placement person. And now you know, now you have the energy to cross the emotional bridge that needs to be crossed, so that you can level up emotionally, spiritually, creatively. Some of you are learning how to pull from pain, how to create from pain, how to make artistry from pain, from heaviness, from sadness, from regret. Some of you, this is grief. Some of you, your grief is now turning you into some kind of creator or an artist, or it's improving your artistry in some sort of way. Be sure to check out that Pisces season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates and aspects that you need to know about. Pisces season is potent But I feel like in Pisces season, we are going to be feeling or learning a lot of the lessons that Aquarius season 2026 had for us. Wow. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I just feel like Pisces season, and I just saw 9 on the clock, 9 even. There is an ending when it comes to what you've been holding on to, what you've been clinging to. What you've been standing 10 toes down on is changing. I feel like we're starting with a 4 and ending with a 4. There's a rebuilding, a reconstruction of your foundation. A new concrete is getting laid within you. There's this, like, a need to understand that you can't have this and this at the same time. You have to let go of this to get here. And so I feel like the divine is like dangling some kind of carrot at you, trying to get you to really step into your powers, trying to get you to really like destroy the old foundation so that you can rebuild atop it. I feel like there's joy, there's prosperity, there's purity, there's sweetness, there's this aliveness that's coming in. And this Mercury retrograde wants you to see what's been keeping you from being alive and behaving that way. There is a heaviness, a pain that's got to be transmuted into wisdom. I feel like there are profound lessons being learned from old pain or old drama or old grief, or grief that never left for some of you. I feel like Pisces season 2026 is going to ask you to address your depression, address your coping mechanisms. It's going to ask you to address your anxiety, the heaviness that you cling to, the wounding that has shaped you. It's just time to evaluate it. The cheating, the lying, the infidelity, the mistrust in love and partnership. Because some of you are like, why do I keep having this same experience? It's like, why do you keep saying yes to the same bullshit? Ooh, 11:11 on the clock. You've been wishing for something, and the divine's like, you don't need to wish anymore. You need to start saying no. You have to start establishing like really strong boundaries. But I feel like you don't keep attracting fuckboys. You keep saying yes to fuckboys. You see the shift in perspective there? And it may not be a fuckboy. It may be just like a fuck-ass job. Or you keep saying yes to experiences that you don't want to say yes to or you don't want to keep having. I feel like there's something about addressing the emotional milk that has spilled. You got to look at your emotions. You got to look at the choices that you made when you were emotional, the things that you said, the things that you allowed, the intuition that you ignored when you were emotional or in the height of some emotion. Your relationship to men needs to be evaluated. Your relationship to the way you use your masculine energy is coming up to be evaluated. How you make order of the chaos, your relationship to structure and discipline. Can you create a plan? Can you stick to it? Can you see it out to the end? All of that stuff is coming up because there's a big successful opportunity that you're being prepared for that I feel like is coming in spring. And in Pisces season, the divine's going to help you close this out, uproot that bitch acidness up out of your system in some sort of way so that you can get ready and not have to, so that you can like get ready, stay ready. So when this comes, you don't have to get ready again, you know? I hope that made sense. So there's something about Pisces season on the front end. The divine is letting you know, hey, I'm trying to prepare you for this. I'm trying to prepare you for a very prosperous spring. I'm trying to prepare you for getting to the next level in your career, in your relationship to how to healthily use your masculine energy. And in order to do so, we gotta go into the feminine. We have to refill, we have to replenish the masculine energy by way of tapping into the feminine energy. Give him a break. Go into that divine feminine energy. Feel the fuck out of your feelings. Stop thinking about your feelings, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and start feeling your feelings so that they can start to pass through you. Because they always did. They've always just passed through you. Some, it's taken a longer process because osmosis, you know what I mean? I just feel like there's something about like these emotions have to permeate. And the longer you stay in think versus feel, the longer this shit's gonna stay here. The more hard-headed you are about, no, I just gotta stay focused, fuck my mood and follow the plan. Nope, that's not it in Pisces season. Feel your mood. Get masterful in doing things when you don't feel like doing them. Get masterful in processing your emotions. Get on top of the emotion by way of not repressing it or clinging to it or holding, like observe it. Observe yourself. Spend more time in your thoughts. Observe yourself so you can get harmony in the realm of your mind, and then harmony drops down in from your spirit into your mind, into your body. And your emotions handle the rest in Pisces season. This is going to be a juicy plunge. I hope to see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Me and my ethical cult are going to clarify all of these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content and a tier for daily readings. The links are in the description box below, so check that out. For before I go, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, there may be somebody with Aries placements that is playing a big role. I feel like your relationship to authority, your relationship to discipline, some of you are like really hard to manage in some sort of way. So some of you are struggling with authorities at work. Some of you are thinking about entrepreneurship and you need to think some more about it. I feel like you get a plan before you leap. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, and I feel like they are doing, they are self-oriented. I feel like they are trying to bring harmony into your life. I feel like they are trying to be very like heart-centered with you, and it's really important that you remember the emotions. Okay, because I feel like some of you, there's somebody who's done well for themselves who may be coming back around. Don't forget what that fucker did to your heart. Don't let anybody, I feel like what's for you is ahead of you. It is not in the past. So some of you, that Mercury retrograde, there's always somebody that comes back around from the past, or you are the ex that comes back around from the past. You don't need to be hitting nobody up with the hey stranger. You don't need to entertain the hey stranger if the text comes into you onto your phone. It's time to turn your back on the past and start preparing yourself for your future. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements who can really help you in developing your emotional intelligence or developing your creativity or your spirituality. I just feel like that person with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements is also going to help you point out your lack or scarcity mentality. I feel like it's really important not to hold on. Someone with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements may be holding on to you, or you are holding on to them. Either way, clinging and holding on and leaning into this illusion of permanence, the illusion of forever. That needs to break. I'm ready to clarify these cards. I hope to see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.